You keep hearing about AI agents, but every time you sit down to pick a platform, you end up being more confused. I've pretty much tested every platform out there over the last year. This is the only breakdown you will need. I will cover every major AI agent builder platform out there, tell you who each one is for and who should skip it, so you can stop wasting your time and pick the one that actually fits your business. Now, if you're willing to answer a few questions, you'll be able to figure out which AI agent builder platform is right for you. But before we do that, let me walk you through different options that you can wade through. So when it comes to AI agents, you could quite easily break it down into three distinct categories. Category one is AI assistants that think. Category 2 is workflow automation with AI, and category 3 is purpose built agent platforms that are going to fit your use case better if you are doing something specific. So let's walk through all of these. Let's say if you want to work with something which can think on the spot, can go further, but does require a little bit of hand holding, and you have to be very clear about your outcomes every single time, in which case you have three options. You can use Claude Projects or Claude Projects in Zapier. I see three options with basically three categories. So if you want a smart assistant that you can brief and get output from, you can use Claude Code, you can use Claude Chat, all of those things. If you're not sure, if you're not technical, but you want to start fresh, and also if you just want to chat, Claude Projects is a great platform to use. And it's easy to access as well. Just log into Claude and you can go and create a new project. You can give it files, you can give it custom instructions, and that just use Claude Projects. It's easy to use. You can create a new folder. You can go ahead and give it set of instructions. You can create tasks underneath it, give it files. All those things are easy to do. And you can do all this even if you're not technical. But again, if you want to extend this a little bit, what I would advise you to use Zapier already if you have used that before. So if you want to automate some things that you do all the time, yes, you can actually use that using some advanced things. But if you want to just set it on autopilot, then you can combine Claude Projects with Zapier to get really good outcome. Now let's talk about category number 2. Now in this case, we are talking about workflow automation. So workflow typically refers to you put something in and something comes out based on some deduction, some analysis, something that happens behind the scenes. And this happens all the time. So let's say if you wanted to create a ton of short videos, you could use this in that case. Or say you wanted to take a report and every single week or every single month you wanted to make certain deductions, you can use workflow automation for that as well. So again, for that, Zapier is good. You could use make.com as well, and you could use n8n as well. All of these are really good tools because what they do is they take you from one step to the other, given some repeatable things that you want to do. So this is Zapier and this is make.com. So again, works in a similar way where you have a series of steps that basically go from one to the other. And the good thing about them is they connect with a lot of different tools already. So because they have a lot of integrations built in, it's easy to use out of the box. These two are really good options, Zapier being the most expensive. But then on the other side, you've got n8n. n8n is open source. It's practically free. I say practically because even if you want to use a free version, you're going to have to install it somewhere. So you're going to have to host it somewhere. And that's where you can use n8n to get some really good integrations. But let me warn you, this is a little bit technical. So if you end up using this, you are going to have to go back in and edit or fix things once in a while. But it works fantastically well for AI automations. And on that note, I'll tell you that if you're looking to automate more things in your business, come join our community and school, AI Revenue Engine, where I talk about how you can install AI revenue engines in your business to make sure you have both time and financial freedom. But anyway, let's get back to category number 3. Now, this is where we start to look at more bespoke, more specialized options. So for example, if you wanted to do more customer-facing conversations, Relevance AI is really good for that. If you wanted to do customer-facing conversations, but you are using SaaS or e-commerce, then VoiceFlow is good for that. Not to be confused with the VoiceFlow that is inside our AI revenue engine. And again, if you wanted to do customer facing conversations, but you are a solo founder, so you have smaller budget, you could use Lindy.ai. And again, this is a good option because pricing wise, this is much more affordable than other tools. And then you have Relevance AI again for autonomous workflows. You've got Gumloop, which is good if you're a bit more technical, a little bit like n8n. And then you can use Relevance AI or Lindy if you want more hands-on help, but you are non-technical. Now, those are just some options. I'm going to walk you through differences between those shortly, but I also want to show you this. So if you're looking to understand which AI agent builder is right for you, you can use these quick surveys. So just answer a few questions and you will instantly know what works for you and what doesn't. So again, this is accessible inside of AI Revenue Engine immediately when you sign up. So all you have to do is pick one of the options here. So what describes how you run your business? So in this case, let's say I'm a coach or consultant, so I'll pick this option. What's eating up most of your time right now? For me, primarily, I'll say is repetitive multi-step processes. What do you actually want AI to do for you? So I want AI to connect my apps and move data automatically. How comfortable are you with technology? So I'll say I'm comfortable with APIs and automation logic. And then what's your monthly budget? So say my monthly budget is about $50 a month. And then finally, where are you starting from with AI? So I'll say that I basically use Zapier basic automation. So this will tell you what to do. So this tells me that I'm advanced enough to move up to N8N and try that out. So it actually walks you through what to do, and it guides you that if you were to use N8N Cloud rather than self-hosting, there is a free tier available that you can get up and running with immediately. So I would advise you to check out this survey, answer all the questions, make sure that you pick the AI agent builder that fits your needs. Now, look, there might be a lot of different options out there, but trust me, you don't need to waste your time trying to find the perfect one. Just use this logic and you'll be able to pick out exactly what works for you. But anyway, this covers the builders, and hopefully by now you've got a clear picture about which one is right for you. But knowing the tool is only half of it. The real question is, how do you take the messy business process and turn it into something that AI can actually work off of? This video walks you through the exact thing step by step with a real workflow.